The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their rabid fan base a night to remember. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown are the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And you know, Doris, looking at this game here tonight, both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, B.A., the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
From year to year, Holiday is a little inconsistent from 3, but the defense has to respect his shot.
Here's Quickley. Another shot. It's tipped. And he recovers it. The putback. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Porzingis against Barrett. Left side Holiday. Up top Tatum. Over Quickley. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Holiday.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum, ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Quickley drives in. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Holiday from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Known as one of the most successful teams in NBA history, the Boston Celtics continue to add to their legacy, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., this is a roster that completely understands how special it is to play for this organization. They also are mindful of the weight of expectation that comes with it. Championships are their history. Championships are what is expected.
Holiday's gone 2 for 3 from deep. Here's Quickley. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's Quickley. Brown scanning the floor to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Pirtle. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Well, if we want to talk about Derek White for a moment, he's become such an effective defender.
You know, B.A., he's got a great mix of awareness and ability. Just an exceptional quickness that allows him to be a disruptor at that end.
And he makes both free throws. After the franchise's first title in 2019, the Raptors trying to find their way back to contention, Doris.
They are, B.A., and you have an interesting mix of young talent and veteran players left over from that championship roster. They've remained competitive, but the goal for an organization that's won a championship is to get back to the promised land, and there's a ways to go yet for that. I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that one drops.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Tatum passes to Holiday. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Barnes drives in. Second shot opportunity. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Three-pointer Holiday fires in the triple. Holiday's got 9 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Barrett. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, there's a strength to R.J. Barrett that belies that thin frame. He's got toughness and the willingness to absorb contact.
Holiday from long range drops in the 3. 12 points for him.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And Toronto calls time here. Man, we've seen Drew Holiday really having a great game.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
A line change here for Toronto. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Schroeder can't get it to go.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Yeah, what vision from Holiday. Seems to have a knack for getting it to his guys in great spots.
2 minutes left in the first.
And here's Schroeder outside. Hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They're leading by 8. Trent with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Trent against Holiday. Here's Boucher. And again, Toronto, no good.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Horford with the block.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
Here's Holiday. Again, Boston.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Schroeder. Still without a bucket. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Releases. Drew Holiday again.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now a timeout called by Toronto. And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30, and that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
Dick, he's checked in for Trent. Cornette's checked in for Boston. Boston on D. It's a 14-point game. Schroeder passes to Dick. Now here's Boucher. Can they get it? And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday from long range. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And there's Horford on the assist from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And an overpowering first quarter effort, already a double-digit advantage. It's the Celtics, up 19. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Drew Holiday out there with Luke Cornette. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Doris, you think about how the Celtics are built. They make shrewd personnel choices year after year.
They have historically drafted very well. I think the challenge for the Boston Celtics and all organizations, the new implications of the salary cap and player personnel deal. Building teams may look different going forward.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaylen Brown has shown steady development over his career. He said, quote, every year presents different challenges. I think that's the fun part about basketball, that it's not the same. You got to be flexible, you got to be durable, and you have to be able to grow with the game. Brian?
Allie, he keeps getting better and better. Thanks for that. Good stuff. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
Ooh, poked away. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Barnes. On the wing, Holiday. Lets a three fly. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Terrific night for Holiday so far. And I have to pin it on his energy. He's given this game all he's got.
And Toronto calls time here. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Pritchard. Mikhailuk comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jaylen Brown in for Cornette. Porzingis passes to Brown. The kick to Tatum. White on the wing. Jacks up a three. Connects from downtown. White's got 5 points.
Yeah, on the catch and shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
Tatum against Barnes. Trent right side. Outside Barrett. 5 on the clock. From the high post, he drills it. Quickly's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Pass to Barrett. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
B.A., he goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Quickly. Tatum from long range. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. And stolen by Brown. It's a one-on-one situation. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And the Raptors with some changes. Boucher comes in for Siakam, and McDaniels is subbed in for Barrett. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. Well, Doris, when he's off the court, Jaylen Brown is an outspoken advocate for education.
What I love about Jaylen B.A. is that he's about so much more than basketball. This young man has a passion for learning. It's a very admirable cause he has tried to be outspoken for. You love the superstar level effort between the lines and outside the lines.
Poke loose. Schroeder against White. Left side Schroeder. Right side McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Young finds Schroeder. To end the run. Driving in. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by White. Tatum with it. And it's Young picking him up. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Here's Schroeder. And too long on the shot.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
McDaniels passes to Young. It's good.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half. Here's Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 17.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Unloads from 13. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit 3-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got his third basket on the night right there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Trent from long range. And he can't get that one. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Celtics delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. What a game it's been for Drew Holiday. He ended up with 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They had a tremendous first half from the three-point line. Their shot selection was pretty sound, considering how many threes they took. And the confidence of the shooters, now that's outstanding.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Drew Holiday.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Siakam is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. R.J. Barrett out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, B.A., and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Three-pointer Holiday. Toronto grabs the miss. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Barrett against White. Barrett up top. He has 6. Deflected by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Barrett can't hit.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
For Toronto, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Quickly against Holiday. And it's Quickly with a miss.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
And man, does Holiday hustle out there. I mean, he keeps plays going with his activity.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Siakam finds Barrett. And it's Barrett again missing.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Well, the past few years, Jason Tatum has made a concerted effort to attack the rim.
BA, he has gotten stronger. He has gotten more aggressive. Even with his offhand, Tatum is now special at finishing around the rim. You love this about him. He methodically attacks his weaknesses in order to become complete.
And it's Porzingis off the drive. The kick to Tatum. Outside Holiday. Pass to White. Launches it. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Quickly. Give him 8 points now. Here's Pirtle. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And the basket by Holiday.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Toronto shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Outside Barrett. Here's Quickly. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Quickly's got 10 points in the game.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
White, good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barrett. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's been a career of ups and downs for Porzingis, but he seems to have found himself down there.
Well, let's think about the start of his career with the New York organization. He was off to a tremendous start. Then the injury sets in. And obviously there's a physical and mental battle you've got to overcome. But boy, now that he's moved on, he is starting to become a force.
A line change here for Toronto. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
Here's Schroeder. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Horford passes to Cornette. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Got a piece of it. White for three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. He's done a dynamite job rebounding the basketball and no issues fighting it out against the big guys down low.
Cornette passes to Holiday. White for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
3 points.
White's got 18 points in the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Trent for three, and the three-pointer goes.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Boston making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, Luke Cornette out there with O'Shea Brissett. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the three. Pritchard gets it to go.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Boucher outside. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Young. The rebound, Celtics.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's McDaniels. He's covered closely. Outside for Boucher. Here's Dick. Tries again. The rebound by Brissett.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Shoots it from the corner. And Young pulls it down.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Basket's good. McDaniels got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, you gotta love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
Here comes Toronto on the push.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Boucher. And quickly subbed in for Temple. Jrue Holiday's checked in for Boston. Can't cash it in from close range for Toronto. They've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Quickly.
Yeah, over the course of his career, we've seen Holiday's defense change games. I mean, that's how good he is at that end.
And the layup falls.
Drew Holiday.
Holiday's got 11 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And again, Toronto, no good.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's the three. Pure from three-point range.
3.
Holiday's got 38 points.
Always reading the angles. Holiday's able to find his shot.
Now Quickly. Knocks it loose. Pritchard, the pass to Cornette. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Holiday from long range. Toronto grabs the miss. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Siakam with it. Brissett's there. Siakam, no good. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Hauser, that's good.
And put it on a platter. Holiday serving it up for his teammate.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
It's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Quickly. And the Celtics also making a change. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. Now here's Siakam. Tight defense on him. Shoots over Horford. Here's Young. Right through the D for the layup.
Well, listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
Horford. And he comes up with a bucket.
Assist from Peyton Pritchard.
There's 1:54 left in the final quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there.
Ball entered from below the basket. Boston ball.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Holiday from long range. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 4 rebounds in the game. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boston's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Drew Holiday.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Schroeder passes to Young. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Outside Holiday. Gets the 3 ball to go. Holiday's got 41.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Schroeder can't get it to go. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Horford inside. Guarded by Young.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Outside Schroeder. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.